Yeah, take 4. Hi, I'm Tawana.
I'm Michael.
And we are the
Can't Get Right couple.
And today's episode,
Yes.
how long was your honeymoon stage?
How long was ours?
I'm still in my honeymoon.
I think ours was about 25 minutes from the courthouse home.
25 minutes? Why you say 25 minutes?
It was probably how long it took to get home.
No.
It was longer than that?
No. We still in our honeymoon phase.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
I feel like a little puppy in love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're still in our
that.
we're still in our honeymoon phase.
I think so.
Don't get it twisted.
Okay.
This question was asked.
There you go.
This question was asked a while ago. Did you tag me in it? There we go.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
And
this is one heck of a video tonight.
Yeah.
We got a lot.
So we asked this question. This question was asked a while ago, and some people say a few days. One person said how many days?
It wasn't very long.
It's like they got married.
They got married, and then they probably had a honeymoon for 3 days at the most.
And then that was it. Once they got back to reality, it was just what it. I feel like we still in our honeymoon stage.
I think so too.
I do.
Yeah.
I do, because we're still, even though you're married, you're still getting to, and there's a lot of things, a lot of things about your spouse on either side. You still learn stuff about them every single day. Nobody can tell me that you're not in your honeymoon unless you're just, you're just having, disagreements on little stuff.
Do we have disagreements on little stuff?
Yeah, we have disagreements.
I think so too.
But you're still, and that's the whole purpose. You're still learning about your spouse. I mean, there's some things that you should already know cold-heartedly about the person you're with before you get married and hit that honeymoon and then move over to your next chapter. But, you're not going to learn everything overnight. Like they said, Rome wasn't built overnight.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
I think it was.
But I just feel like we're still in the honeymoon phase. And it's been almost 21 years.
So we're still happy every day then, huh?
Yeah.
I think we are. I think we're pretty excited to still wake up with each other. It makes life pretty good. I think I was trying to post something today is that marriage and relationships are fun when you with the right person.
They are.
It really is.
And y'all can find y'all niche in communication. Because some people just don't know how to communicate. And that kind of makes the relationship, put a stray on the relationship. But, I mean, I think for me and him, I think because we laugh all the time. And even if we do come across the situation, just say for instance, especially financially, because financials put a strain on people's relationships.
Yeah.
And we got.
You almost put one on mine.
What?
Early, a financial burden on me.
What?
But I love you though.
What is that?
Nothing.
Guys, thank you for tuning in. Just like last month, our truck went out. My baby went out. My mechanical baby, Chris. He went out and it was a transmission. Well, we all know with the transmission, that cost a lot of money. So we ended up having to purchase a transmission.
But you know what?
Dip into the funds. We ended up, it didn't put a strain on our relationship, but it just made us look at stuff a little bit different. Because we were like, okay, this car's already an older car, a 03. Okay, do we want to purchase a car? He don't want to purchase a car. I didn't want to purchase a car either. But if we did get this transmission, have it put in, are we going to have any other correlating issues with it where it's going to keep going into the shop over and over and over again and draining out our money?
So another thing, this is how we still know we're in a honeymoon stage. We laugh about everything. We find, even in the worst of times, we still find ways.
He just cut my whole situation off. But anyway,
yeah.
He is, that is the truth.
We find ways to laugh about it, to be able to get through it. And that's kind of how you know you're still going through that honeymoon stage. Because when you first get with somebody, it's all yes, 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 yes. You become
what you want to do? Yeah, okay, we could do that. When you know you really don't want to do it, but you're going to do it just to, you know what I'm saying, make your significant other happy.
Yeah.
But on any other day, you'd be like, man, please, I ain't doing that.
Yep. So, marriage is supposed to be fun. And,
Not saying that it's going to be easy, but you do have to find your niche in your relationship and hit those points. And be like, okay, I know that's going to, throw them off, throw that person off, whatever. Doing things with that person every single day. You have kids, especially if you have kids together. You know what I'm saying? So you have to find those ways. And, I mean, we're in that honeymoon stage, I still feel like.
We're always going to be in a honeymoon stage. I refuse. I see too many relationships that go from I really love you to go bad really, really fast. And just for really silly stuff. And while I know a couple can't stand, not all couples, because all couples are different. So not all couples are going to stay in the honeymoon stage for 5, 6, 7 years. Some get over it after the honeymoon, literally. Okay, now we're living together. We got to go back to work. We got to do so many different things. So the honeymoon stage is over. Let's get down to work. And for some people that works. That's not a bad thing. But I mean, you got married to live a happy life together. Yeah. So why not be happy? Why not live in that honeymoon? I mean, you can live in that honeymoon stage and still, you can live in that honeymoon stage, but still take care of business. You see what I'm saying? Like, you should be excited to come home to your spouse every single day, like you felt when you first got married. Okay, guys. Okay, I'm out for the day. I'm going home to see my wife. We just got married. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going home. And some people be like, I don't want to go home. I'm good. And this is like right after the marriage. So there's a disconnect somewhere within that's causing that feeling. But being in a honeymoon stage for as long as possible is great. You know what I'm saying? And some people it's really, it's just really, really great.
I agree with you.
Do you? I agree with you too. Because I really hope we stay in the honeymoon stage
forever.
For a very, very long time.
Especially now, because now our kids are getting older. So we've already did what we had to do. We got one more that she's gonna be in for a little while longer. We're trying to get her into a elite school and get her a scholarship in the next year. Too.
Yeah, we're gonna.
And girl, she only 10 years old, but
we're gonna send her to boarding school. Not because she's bad, just so we can continue our honeymoon stage. I think so. Sleepy?
Man.
Yep. So.
But yeah, I feel like.
Why lose that feeling? I mean, don't forget that love. Don't forget the love that you guys once felt for each other.
Because all of the marriage and all of the glitz and glamour of getting married is over.
Yep. You can live.
That's what people go.
You can stay within that honeymoon stage. I feel as long as you want to. I think people make a subconscious or whatever decision to come up out of that honeymoon stage. I think if you make the decision to actually stay in that, it ain't like you got to get in, like I said, and it's not like you got to get in a honeymoon stage and just completely forget about what to do. You know what I'm saying? Or just stop living and stop working. You can do all of that, but you have to choose. Like, I look forward to going on vacation. I look forward to hanging out with my wife. I look forward to waking up with her. You know what I'm saying? I look forward to sitting on the floor, watching a movie.
I look forward to living in a cardboard box with her. Yeah. If I had to.
So, you really have to get in. You really have to really get into that. Mm-hmm. You have to make a conscious decision. Is that no matter where our life is at, no matter how busy we are,
we're going to stick together.
Yeah, you're going to stick together. We're still going to smile, and we're still going to love each other, regardless of what's going on around us. Because sometimes, you can control how your happiness with somebody. You know what I'm saying? You can't control sometimes what goes on outside the house or outside the marriage or whatever, but you can control your emotions, and you have to choose to stay in the honeymoon stage. You know what I'm saying? Choose to stay happy. Choose to smile.
Yep.
And you know, that's what you have to do. And you have to be in a honeymoon stage on purpose.
Yep.
And you have to decide when, if any, the honeymoon stage is over. So it's really comes down to each couple, but people have to make that. People have to really make that decision that I want to stay in my honeymoon stage for as long as possible, because it's not crazy. You know, some people said they've been married for over 40 years and they're still in their honeymoon stage, and that's great.
Yep.
That
means you're enjoying each other's time.
Yes.
You're enjoying each other's space. You enjoying everything about that person. Yeah, I'm having a wild hair day, y'all. And that means you're enjoying everything about them. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with being in your honeymoon stage.
At all. Nothing. It's actually great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It makes life so much better. You know, when you face the problems of today, the what's going on outside of the house, and when you come home and you with your best friend and you feel like we just got married yesterday and I'm still in disbelief, and then you look back and be like, wow, we've been married for 8 years and I still feel like the way I did when we first got married. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When we first said I do, that's how that's the feeling that you should be having. And a lot of people don't always stay like that. I get it. There's circumstances, but you have to make a decision. You know, you make a decision on what you're going to eat for breakfast. You make a decision on what you're going to wear. So why can't you make a decision that I'm going to be happy?
Yep.
You know, and sometimes it's hard when one person doesn't want to be happy. It's hard, but the only thing that you can control is you. You know what I'm saying? You can look back and say, well, I tried my best to be happy.
Yep.
And
you're either with it or you're not.
Yep. You can't necessarily make somebody be happy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and it's bad because that's your spouse and that's the one you took that vow with.
Yep.
So y'all supposed to be doing it together.
Which makes it so much better when you do when you do it together. It really does.
Y'all.
It's not a bad idea, people.
Yep.
You just a yawning.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah. But we got to get you some sleep.
Yeah, I need to give me some yeep.
Yeah, it is. So what do you guys post your comments down below and let us know how long you guys have been in your honeymoon stage. It's always good to know that that you're not in this alone. That it could be a struggle. You know, it's not something that that you just wake up and it just happens. Like I said, you have to, just the same way you live on purpose, you have to stay in the honeymoon stage on purpose as well. Yeah. You have to make that choice, people. You really do. So we made a decision that we was going to stay in a honeymoon stage.
And we all do feel like we're really still in our honeymoon phase because we be finishing each other's sentences.
Yep.
We know what we're each other's. Well,
newsflash, no one out there, if there was another game show, we would win. Okay, I know there's a lot of families, there's a lot of couples out there that want to say they got it on lockdown. No, you don't have it on lockdown. We have it. Okay, we win hands down.
We know
anybody's up for a challenge, let us know. Hit me in the inbox and we'll challenge each other.
Yeah, we know a lot about each other.
Yeah,
a lot.
And it's good.
We indirectly think about the same things, and one person is saying, you be like, man, I was just thinking that. So it's just like when you had that connection like that, is nothing nobody could do to take that connection away.
It feels really good.
Yeah.
And once again, you have to want to know somebody on purpose. You have to want to have that connection.
I don't know about that.
On what? You got to want to know somebody on purpose.
I can't be too serious with him because we was having technical difficulties earlier, so he already on edge.
Yeah, I am. I'm not necessarily a perfectionist, but that's just that's not cool. And you set it up the same way every week, and today it just felt like it just wasn't going to happen.
Yep.
But it was good though. I mean, it feels good to be in your honeymoon stage after almost 21 years. And I know there's people out there who's been in honeymoon stages a lot longer than us. And I like hearing that. One thing I like hearing about is people who's been in doing this longer than we have.
Yep.
That lets
that's
me know.
been through some stuff, that's decided that they were going to just keep pushing and keep making everything work for their relationship.
Yep.
And they're not going to just give up because they went through one situation and they feel like it's too hard to deal with. So they just feel like it's okay to just go ahead and just separate or just leave the relationship or the marriage because, oh, I can't take it right now.
Yep.
Like when you took that vow with your spouse to become one, y'all said to death do you part.
So
and that's not till death do you part. When I mean to death do you part, I don't have a knife, so I can't.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah,
show death to you.
We don't want to show the world that.
Yeah, but yeah, you just gotta. I just feel like these days, with like he said earlier, with the world going the way it is, you either with it or you're not.
Yep.
And if you're not, it's okay. Just stay by yourself. Don't go through all of that and then just be like, oh, I don't want to deal with it no more, and just fall out of love. So
you gotta stay in love. You gotta make a decision. You do. It's all about decisions, you know. It's all about, I want to be happy. Or you do. Look, here it is right here. I'm gonna give you guys.
Because you could be in a honeymoon stage with your own self. You could be happy because there's some people that are just not happy within themselves, and that's why their relationship is not happy.
Yep.
So it has really nothing to do with the actual relationship. It's just that they're dealing with stuff on their own. So they're not happy within themselves. So they got to be happy within their own honeymoon stage with their own self in order to be happy in a relationship.
Yep, it all starts with you.
It all starts with you. Be that person,
yep.
Look in the mirror and see those things that you can fix, so you can take yourself to the next level. So you can take your relationship or your marriage to the next level. So y'all can be as one.
Yep.
So.
Honeymoon stage, baby.
Honeymoon.
You have to make a decision.
Yep.
You have to want to do it. So many people, they just wake up one day and be like, I don't want to do it no more.
Yeah.
Why?
It does. It happens.
Yep.
I don't know.
People separate.
Yeah, people separate. Some people are in their honeymoon stage 40 years. Some people wait until they in their 40th year to say, you know what, I don't want to be married no more. It happens all the time. So, and it's just nothing. Some people just fall out of love. Their way of thinking and doing things is completely different. And they just don't want to do it no more, so.
You trying to give me a hint?
No.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Yeah.
Let me pop you with this.
Please don't. Yeah. We won't be in a honeymoon stage no more.
Yeah.
If you pop me with that.
Well, I guess we could go ahead and close out the video. The episode.
I guess so.
Yeah. So you guys, tips, just take a look in the mirror. Always, 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 always keep that communication line open with your spouse, significant other. Keep striving to stay in that honeymoon phase. And even if y'all feel like y'all still happy without being in the honeymoon phase, that's completely fine. You guys have a wonderful day. And we'll see you. And I am Tawana.
And I am Michael.
And we are the Can't Get Right couple. We'll see you soon.